Hi, this is Miss Wright, and I am going to talk about Cyrano de Bergerac, written by Edmond Rostand, Act 5, An Important Passage. This is an image from the film in which Cyrano comes to visit Roxane at a convent in Act 5. It's 15 years after the war that occurred in Act 4, and we are nearing the end of the play. So the passage goes where Roxanne is calling out to the sisters, the nuns, because she realizes that Cyrano has been seriously injured and she's calling for help. She wants to run behind them and get them, and Cyrano says, "No, do not go away. I may not still be here when you return. A little harmony is all I need. Listen." Roxanne says, "You shall not die. I love you." Cyrano says, "No, that is not the story. You remember when Beauty said, 'I love you' to the beast? That was a fairy prince. His ugliness changed and dissolved like magic. But you see, I am still the same." Okay, why is this part of the passage important? One, Cyrano finally hears the words he has longed to hear all his life, where Roxanne declares that she loves him. She recognizes that he has been the one all along who's written the letters and given Christian the words, and that it's he who has risked his life to send her letters during the war, and that all this time she's actually been in love with him. But he can't even accept her pledge of love. He rejects it by saying, in the fairy tale, when Cinderella, when Beauty said, "I love you" to the beast, it changed everything. That final kiss changed everything, and he became a handsome prince again. But the reality is that Cyrano won't change and that he is always going to be the same. And so we come up with a couple of terms that are important. One is archetype, which is an original that has been imitated, a recurrent symbol or a motif in literature, art, or mythology. And the archetype here is Beauty and the Beast. And if we haven't already figured out that Cyrano de Bergerac is a Beauty and the Beast story, the author decides to tell us that it is. This is a story about a man who's physically unattractive, in love with a truly um, beautiful woman who finally, over time, learns to love him for who he is and look past his exterior. That is the same plot line as in Beauty and the Beast, the original story. So an archetype is an original that people copy down through the ages. People imitate it, people recreate it in various forms, but the essence of the story is still the same, and that's what this is. He also makes her see a reality that they are not living in a fantasy, they are living in the real world. And so that her loving him isn't going to change his exterior. What he doesn't realize is that she truly is past caring about his exterior and longs for the true love that she thought she had with Christian. Unfortunately for them both, they don't have much time together. The passage continues by saying, Roxanne saying, "And I have done this to you, all my fault, mine." So she's feeling very guilty for not having seen his true love all this time. And Cyrano says, "You? Why, no. On the contrary, I had never known womanhood and its sweetness but for you. My mother did not love to look at me. I never had a sister. Later on, feared the mistress with a mockery behind her smile. But you, because of you, I have had one friend across my life, one whispering silken gown. And here we see that several important details have been revealed. One, Roxane has been Cyrano's only female friend throughout his life. That means that he has never had a lover and is a virgin. So even though he's a man of probably 35, 40 years old, he declares that he has never had the love of a woman. He has only known love as an ideal, never as a reality. So he's only known love from afar, never had physical love. Number two, Roxane too has only known love as an ideal because she has never been able to consummate her relationship with Christian due to his hasty departure and the war and his sudden death. So we have two people here who are literally untouched physically by sexuality and by the physical aspects of love, whereas they are completely consumed by the idealistic aspects, the romantic aspects of love. Okay, I told you it would be short. That's all I had to say about those. But I want you to think about how fantasy versus reality played throughout the drama, and how reality, idealist versus realist, played throughout the drama, because they're very important themes and motifs that have to do with this, understanding this play. And if you like this video, please feel free to share it with a friend. Also, make sure that you are preparing for your final test. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you for being an awesome student. I will see you back in class. Bye-bye.